Got a beard that screams I'm here to stay. Burning fastballs light the way. Yankee Stadium roars your name. Roll Dawn's back, bring the flame. Roll Dawn's back, bring the flame. Bring the flame. The contract loomed, fans shook their heads. They said big bucks for a man who fled, but you're slicing the zone with a deadly twist, proving your worth with every pitch. Got a beard that screams I'm here to stay. Burning fastballs light the way. Yankee Stadium roars your name. Roll Dawn's back, bring the flame. Beard that screams I'm here to stay. Burning fastballs light the way. Yankee Stadium roars your name. Roll Dawn's back, bring the flame. Forget the doubt, feel the roar of crowds, mowing them down, no whispers aloud. Pressure's the fuel to your rocket form. The storm's back, Yankees uniform. Uniform. Sliding in fierce velocity high. 2 years gone, but you're breaking the sky. Carlos Rodin resurrected anew. Power and grit, it's all back in view. Whoa! Got a beard that screams I'm here to stay. Burning fastballs light the way. Yankee Stadium roars your name. Roll Dawn's back, bring the flame. Got a beard that screams I'm here to stay. Burning fastballs light the way. Yankee Stadium roars your name. Roll Dawn's back, bring the flame. Bring the flame. Roll Dawn's back, bring the flame. Bring the flame. Roll Dawn's back, bring the flame.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy. Yankees win. Let's freaking go, baby. Let's go. The highly anticipated Subway Series. Game 1 is in the books, man. Yankees win. They win 6-2. Man, there's so much to talk about, man. It was an exciting game. It wasn't as crazy as I thought it was gonna be in terms of like all the booing and everything, but it was loud, man. But Soto seemed like he was having a good time. He enjoyed it, I guess. Man, I tell you what, man, I haven't seen that man smile that much the whole time he's been in the Mets. And granted, I don't watch the Mets as much at all, pretty much, but it was a great game, man. First inning, freaking the Mets come in, Carlos Rodon looked good until Soto came up to the plate, and I think he got flustered by all the commotion going on in the stands, and he ends up walking him. He walks him. Soto's on first. He steals second on I don't know what that was. Rodon wasn't paying attention. And then Pete Alonso hits a shot, man, and Peraza makes a great play. I think that play kind of got Rodon out of some ish, if you know what I mean, man. If you know what I mean. After that, man, he was rocking and rolling. He was rocking and rolling. Did give up a run, but it wasn't a big deal. He got the win. His ERA is 3.17 on the year. McGill, he looked good early. He had the Yankees number, but then he just couldn't find the strike zone, and it was downhill from there, man. They put up a big 4-run third inning, and that's all she wrote, man. He was out of there real quick. Yankees able to put up 2 more, and that was pretty much it, man. The Mets scored 1 more in the top of the ninth. Had me biting my nails again. Boone left De Los Santos out there a little too long, I think, but he ended up bringing him Weaver to get the close. Hey, again, this is open mic night. Open mic night. So if you want to join the stream, anybody, I don't care who it is, Met fan, Dodger fan, Yankee fan, Celtic fan, Knick fan, whatever, it doesn't matter. Join the stream. The link is in the chat and it's also in the description. If you don't want to show your face, then don't show your face. Just disable the camera and come in and speak your voice, man. Yeah. So shout out to my cousin Ben. What's up, cuzzo? That's my cousin, man, my brother right there. D-Train says the bullpen was nasty today. Yes, sir. It was nasty, man. It was nasty. Hey, and stick around too, because I'm gonna give away one of these tonight. I don't know which one I'm gonna give away. It depends on how many Met fans and Yankee fans, but I'll give away one tonight, and then we'll do one tomorrow. So if you want to join, let me know. Just type it in the chat to put you down, and I'll put you down. So the way I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna spin this wheel right here. I'm gonna spin this wheel, and I'm gonna put your name in there. Obviously, I can't. Here we go. So for instance, I'll start with the was D-Rails. Let me put D-Rails. All right. And as we get more names in there, I'll spin it. If you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. Yup, Bam Bam, Yankees win, man. They don't know, Bam. They don't know how true fans we are, man. Me and my cousin Bam Bam used to go to Yankee Stadium as kids, bro. We used to peel. We were talking about this the other day. We used to peel the labels. They had like a discount where if you bring the label from a Deer Park water bottle, um and you got in for like $1 or something like that for the bleachers. So we would go looking for water bottles, man, to peel off those labels and take the 4 train all the way up to the Bronx just to watch the game, man. Good times, man. Good times. I miss those days. D-Rail says, okay, sounds good. Yeah, and once I spin the wheel, whoever wins, just hit me up in my email. You could just in the description, my link tree should be there in there, and you should find my email, and then we'll get that sent out to you. And D-Train, I owe D-Train one. And Bam Bam, if you want one too, man, I get my boy prints these out in the 3D printer. I'll send you one too. Buy one, get one free. Oh yeah, that was we used to get the Deer Park labels. It was the buy one, get one free, man. We used to be in there chilling, bro. And the bleacher creatures, man. We ain't spent we used to go to Yankee Stadium with like $3 in our pocket between the both of us, and we'll watch a whole game, eat and everything. That's how we used to manage, man. We used to make it happen back in the day. Dietrich says, yeah, you can see the Yankee Stadium field from the 4 train as it passes by. Yup, back in the day, yeah. It was a good time. The old stadium was different, man. It was crazy, man. I don't know if y'all been to Yankee Stadium, and there used to be this old man named Freddie, and he used to walk around with a frying pan and a spoon and just start banging that thing. Freddie's a legend, bro. A legend. But anyway, man, let's talk about this game, man. This game was cool, man. I'm tell you what, man. People was like, "Don't boo, don't man, screw that, man." They boo the heck out of this dude. I like how the bleacher creatures, they all turned their back as he ran out into right field. They all had their backs turned to him. I heard the Soto's greedy chants. I heard the F1 Soto chants. All of that, man. It was fun, man. But he looked like he enjoyed it. D-Train said that a fan threw a ball out. So Soto threw a fan into the stands, and Soto threw a ball into the stands, and the fan threw it back at Soto. I missed that part. I was flip flopping between the Knicks game and the baseball game. So if somebody did that, man, you better than me, man. I'm never throwing a baseball back, man. I'm never gonna throw a baseball back. Like that's not happening. I don't care who it came from. It's not happening. It's not happening. Especially as a kid, we would go there like we'd be dying, like desperate to get a baseball. It's so hard to get a baseball. I'm not giving it back. Nope. Sorry. But yeah, man, let's take a look at the box score. Let's take a look at the box score real quick. Why is it not up? Hold on. Wait a minute. Something ain't right here. Let me pull this thing up. Just where am I? Anyway, man, look, Bellinger came through. He had 3 hits on the day. Almost had a freaking 3-run bomb in the game. Um, Goldschmidt came through 2 RBIs. Even though, granted, it was some weak contact singles up the middle, but hey, that's all you need, man. That's all you need. Let me pull this up real quick. Yep. So Grisham was 0 for 3. He had 2 walks on the day though. Judge 2 for 4. He's batting 414 right now. Like the dude's unstoppable, man. What can you say about the dude? Yeah, granted he's not hitting bombs, but 414. Come on, dude. That's like unheard of, man. Unheard of. Goldschmidt 2 for 4, 2 RBIs. Dominguez had an RBI off of a walk. He had 2 walks on the day. Volpe RBI on a sac fly. Wells RBI on a walk. No, he didn't get an RBI. He walked though. Um, Peraza, one RBI on a walk, and Vivas had one hit, but he didn't do nothing. So I mean, it wasn't a ton of offense, but the Yankees were making that dude McGill pitch. They were making him pitch, and once they figured out that he couldn't get throw strikes, man, it was on from there. It was on, and that's what you want to see. That is what you want to see, man. Make the pitcher work, especially because he was rolling. He was rolling at first. Let's take a listen to. I'm gonna pull up. Let me pull up Goldie real quick here, and we'll listen to what he got to say.
Paul, you knocked McGill out in the third. What did you guys figure out in that inning that allowed you to have success at the plate?
Well, when I got up there, got pretty lucky. He broke my bat and was able to find a hole, but just some really good at-bats. I feel like we were having good at-bats against him the whole day. He made some pitches on us early and just stuck with it. We had some walks there, some hits, and just quality at-bats.
Talking about good at-bats, Cody Bellinger 3 for 4 tonight. What could a consistent Cody Bellinger at the plate mean for this Yankees offense?
Yeah, I mean, we need everyone, but especially Cody. He can hit the ball out of the ballpark. He almost had another homer his last at-bat and can walk, get on base, big hits. So he's
Belly's
a
on
great
fire,
player,
dude.
by him.
Showcase your defense a little bit today. How in the world did you make that over-the-shoulder catch there in that 5th inning?
I was just running as fast as I can. That was pretty fun, and just like, man, I could, as soon as it was hit, I was like, I could have a chance, a great play, and didn't want to drop in there. Just thankful to be able to get there.
What did the guys say to you after that one?
Man, they were laughing. They said nice play, and it was pretty cool to be part of.
Carlos Rodon gave you 5 solid innings this evening. What did you think of his slider in particular tonight?
Yeah, I mean, he was getting ahead, but that thing, it looks like it's fastball. I faced him enough and did a good job locating it, making it look like it's fastball, then breaking out of the zone, and it's a great job by him.
Oh, congratulations on the win.
Yeah, thank you.
Send it back to you.
Yeah, man. Great win, man. I'm waiting for the post game interviews to come out. That way we could take a listen to it. I'm gonna be on late, man. So again, if you want to pop in the stream, pop in, man. Let me hear what you got to say. What you thought about the game? Did it live up to the hype? I'll be honest. The Mets are good, man. I don't know what happened with the offense today because Rodon he was pitching well, but he wasn't really on like that. So you know, yeah, the Mets had some opportunities, man. It was getting a little shaky there, but they just couldn't pull through. They couldn't get the big hit, and it happens, man. So Juan Soto. It's funny how baseball works, right? It all came down ninth inning. They had two runners on base. It's 6-2. Juan Soto comes up with 2 outs, and he pops it up to Trent Grisham for the final out. That's how baseball is, man. I'm telling you, man. Baseball's weird like that, man. What a better way to finish the game, right? Than with Juan Soto, because that's what this thing's been all about. Juan Soto the whole time, about him leaving the Yankees and everything. I did like when he came up to the plate for the first time, man. He like tipped his cap to the fans, even though the fans were booing him, but he tipped his cap. And before the game too, man. Before the game, he was out there, hugging with all the guys, hugging with Aaron Boone and stuff. So I really do think that he misses the Yankees. But it is what you made your bed, man, and that's it, dude. You're gonna be there for a very long time. So you better learn to love Queens, man. Better learn to love it. And honestly, it worked out for everybody. It worked out for the Mets because they got the player. It worked out for us because we ended up getting other players who are doing phenomenal that we wouldn't have gotten if we would have gotten Soto. So yeah, man, I give it a Soto, man. The dude's a great player. It is what it is. We got our boos in, and from now on, he's the enemy, so we're gonna keep booing him. We're gonna keep booing him. That's just how it is. I don't know how people were like, "Oh, you shouldn't boo him" or anything like that. Like, bro, what are you talking about? We boo everybody. I don't care who you are. If you're not on the Yankees, you're getting booed. And even if you're on the Yankees, if you playing like crap, you're getting booed. Like that's a fan's way of letting you know that they don't like your performance or whatever. The players understand it. Now, what's not okay is if you throwing shit at a player or getting crazy like that. That's not okay. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Yeah, he tipped his cap. He tipped his cap, but it was fun, man. Good game. Trying to find the Knicks game right now. Are they? Is it over? Is it over already, guys? Let's see if I can find it. Bro, that ain't it. Let's see if we can find this damn game. Here we go. I mean, the last time I checked, they were up by like 40 points. So it's pretty much. Oh, yeah, it's over. 119 to 81. New York Knicks going to the Eastern Conference Finals, baby. Let's go. Can we get a ring in New York? Man, we haven't had a parade in a minute, man. Can we have a parade? Can we have a damn parade, please? And I'm not talking about, and no offense to the WNBA, the Liberty or whatever, but that was like, like a real. Can we get like the Knicks, the Yankees, the Giants or the Jets? Can one of them win something so we can have a decent parade downtown? Y'all remember me and my cousin Bam Bam? We went to the we went to the parade one year. Man, ex Bam, I'm telling you, Bam, we got stories, bro. We went to the parade. What year was this, Bam? When I got hit with the bottle in my head. We went to the parade and it was like 98 or something. And we was trying to the floats were coming down, right? And we right there by Broadway. And we trying to get closer, so everybody's pushing. We like right in the front of the barricades with the police, and people start rioting. And people start going crazy, throwing shit, man. And somebody threw a bottle. It was on my birthday. Somebody threw a bottle and hit me right in the head. Bang! I had the big fat knot in my head. You remember that, Bebe? Man, the good old days, right? Those were the days, man. That was 96. No, that wasn't 96, man. We went to 96 too. This had to be 98, I think, because I was a little bit older at this point. And I got hit with that. You remember that though, right? When I got hit with the bottle in my head, yo. The cop was like, yo, you all right? It's crazy because the bottle even break, yo. It cracked me hard. It was like a big ass wine bottle. It hit me hard. It didn't even break. Good times, man. Those days, bro. We used to have fun, man. I miss those days sometimes. Yeah, man. We were like Yankee Stadium rats, man. We would go to the stadium, and at first we'd be outside at the press gate trying to get autographs, and but it'd be too much people out there. This is the old stadium. They used to have like a gate, and they used to come across the street into the parking lot. So we start noticing their cars. We kids, man. I'm like 12 years old, man, 13 years old. So, and I was obsessed with Derek Jeter, so I like had to meet him. So I kind of like knew his car because I would see them get in their cars and leave. So I would just catch him like at the red light or up like on the what is that, the Cross Bronx Expressway or whatever it is. No, that's not the Cross Bronx. That's whatever that highway is, man. I catch him on the entrance, man, the players and get their autographs and stuff. It's crazy, man. Those are good times, man. Good times. I'm not sure you, but yo, Bam, and we had mad autographs, dude. I'm talking about we had all of the autographs. It got to the point one time, Jeter told me, Derek Jeter told me, because I'll catch him on the light every time. And at one time, you remember Bam, it was Derek Jeter and Alex Rodriguez in the same car. And this is when Alex Rodriguez was on the Mariners, and I got both their autographs. And like, man, it was crazy. And another time, Jeter told me, look, like he didn't want to open his window for me. And I'm like, yo. And he said, this is the last time, bro. He told me, he was like, this is the last time. You can't be in the street like this. And that's it, man. That was the last time I spoke to Jeter. But I'll show you the ball, man. My daughter ended up scribbling on it, but I had more stuff, man, but I lost it throughout the years. This is like probably 30 years ago. I know we kind of off topic right now, right? But whatever, man. I'm gonna show you the ball though real quick. Yo, Bam, check it out. Oh, let me see if I could put this thing on quick. All right. All right. This is a lot of them are faded. Man, I've had this ball 25 years. And Cheetah got mad at us for chasing his car. Yo, for real, bro. Yo, we was like, man, we were just some project kids, man, going crazy. Yo, Bam, look, that's Jeter right there. Under it, that's Tino Martinez, but it got faded. And then I got Andy Pettit right here. And then look what my daughter did. My daughter got a hold of the ball and she scribbled all over it. I tried to clean it, man, but it messed up. This is Mariano Duncan. I don't know if y'all remember him. And I have more players on here, but they just got faded, man. Under Andy Pettit, I think that's where I had David Cone, but you can't really see it no more. Under Andy Pettit. Yeah, man. And then I had some more stuff and I just don't know what happened to him. I had another one right here. I think this was Mariano Rivera. Can't really see it no more. It faded away. Yeah, but this is the only thing I was able to keep right here, man. That Derek Jeter autograph. Let me put this back, man, before I mess it up. Yeah, but my daughter got a hold of it and look, she scribbled all over it, man. I was just like, no. Scribbled all over this thing. It was the goodest time. Yeah, Bam, I know you still got all your stuff, man. You definitely still got it. But yeah, freaking look, man, I'm glad, like, to me, this series, I get it's just another game, right? For a lot of people, it's just another game. It's just the Mets and everything. But for me, man, it's more than just another game because it's a Subway Series. It's for bragging rights. It's for whatever you think, like the big brother, little brother, all that stuff. When I say things like that, it's just for play, man. Because in reality, man, nowadays it's more because you play every team, but we in two different leagues, right? It's not like come playoff time, unless we both make it to the World Series, we're not gonna see each other in the playoffs. It's not like you're gonna eliminate us or we're gonna eliminate you. None of that stuff. The whole thing is for the fans, it's for bragging rights. If you look before the game, man, these dudes on the field freaking dapping each other up, showing each other love, giving each other hugs. No kind of so it's no bad blood. I think back in the day it was more bad blood. Like these rivalries were even more intense, like with Boston, um, with the Mets, even, remember Roger Clemens throwing the bat at Mike Piazza when Mike Piazza got his bat. Like it was just crazy. It was more serious back then. Now it's kind of watered down, but it's more for the fans. And this year was especially exciting because of the whole Juan Soto thing. But I mean, after today, I guess that's why this after this series, right? Especially today, it's just never gonna be the same again. It's like, okay, this was kind of closure, right, for Yankee fans. I would say this was closure. Like, all right, let's say it's official. He's done, and for him too. For him too, man. I know he was only here for a year, but he's not gonna see that stadium again. Maybe till next year. Who knows? And I really truly believe that he likes Yankee Stadium and he likes Yankee fans and he wanted to be a Yankee, but it's just that we wasn't gonna give you $800 million, my guy. Like D-Russ says, too much smiling, no killer mentality. Yeah, man, but these guys, yeah, I didn't like. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't like the way Rodon was smiling with him. Like I felt like he was trying to like throw Rodon off, like smiling at him and giving him that look when he almost hit him with the pitch. And I would have been like, bro, like we cool and all, but once the game starts, bro, all that friendship stuff is out the window. And they're all like smiling at each other. And nah, bro. Nah, I think Rodon was nervous to pitch to him. That's why he ended up walking him 3 times. Everybody wants to be friends. That's just the way it is. And there ain't nothing wrong with that, It's nothing wrong with that. As long as when the game starts, you guys compete. Brother BKL Contreras. Yo, Jason Knickerbockers are going to Eastern Conference Finals. Yeah, man. Yo, people don't understand this. It's a big deal. Look, man, I'm 40 years old. I've never seen the Knicks win in my life. It's never happened, man. The Knicks are like cursed, bro. And I tell you, that's how I always saw the Knicks. Like, yo, this team is cursed, man. Freaking remember Patrick Ewing going for the layup off the end of the back of the rim? It's like, bro, there's so many stories, man. I remember they made it to the finals versus the Rockets, and all of a sudden nobody could shoot no more. John Starks missed like 53s in a row. It's just incredible, man. Incredible. So, but I like this Knicks team. This Knicks team is exciting, and I don't even watch basketball like that anymore. To be honest, like since the Knicks made it to the playoffs, these are the first basketball games I've watched all year. I'm not big into basketball like that no more, like I used to be when I was a kid. But I root for the hometown, man. I root for home team. So, you know, I go for the I gotta represent for my Knicks, man. And that's what I was saying. Even like people be hating on the Mets and stuff. Like, look, when the Mets aren't playing for the Yankees, I want the Mets to win. I don't care who they're playing. I want them to win because at the end of the day, they the home team, man. They from the town, so we gotta. I understand that people don't think like that, and I think it's not the same way. Vice versa. I think when Met fans, like in the World Series, Met fans wanted the Yankees to lose. You know, but and maybe not all Yankee fans, but I know me personally, when when the Mets were facing the Dodgers in the NLCS, I was cheering for the Mets. I wanted them to beat them. And the same thing's gonna happen this year. I want the Mets to take the National League, and I want the Yankees to take the American League. So we got another Subway Series. I'm trying to find the post games going on with this. Let's take a listen to this.
Still on the hit column by Soto's name.
By the way, he's going to be Saturday and Sunday as well. There's no doubt about that. In the meantime, with the 6-2 win, the Yankees getting 8 hits in this one. And we mentioned Goldschmidt and Bellinger and the job that they did. They combined to go 5 for 9, 4 singles, a double, 3 runs scored between them. Let's hear from Bellinger post-game.
Cody, another tonight, Aaron had mentioned that he feels like you look maybe more balanced at the plate. What do you view as the overall difference lately?
Yeah, I'm feeling good with my mechanics of everything, and ultimately just continue swinging at the right pitches, having a good plan, and just preparing every day.
No time. You'll see.
The one upside, the Red Store throwing all their drones at us is we.
You mentioned pitch selection, but also have you tweaked anything specifically with the mechanics?
Yeah, for me, I think it's been had some good conversation with the hitting coaches. What I was doing early on. Chasing pitches. Why am I chasing pitches? And obviously minimizing those mistakes and just trying to capitalize on the pitcher's mistakes.
You've played in big games in the past, obviously, but what did you think of the overall environment out there tonight?
That was really fun to be a part of. It was loud. The stadium was full, and really any Friday night, Yankee Stadium so far has been really fun to be a part of. But this, obviously.
Man, Belly stepped up big time today.
Full of energy.
Big time.
Paul Goldschmidt with a nice defensive play there in that 5th inning. Do you think he had any shot off the bat of getting to that ball?
I did think he had a shot. I've seen it. I think ever since I've been in the big leagues, he's been making plays at first base. And so I'm just excited to wear the same uniform as him this year.
Oh, yeah. I forgot all about that, man. Great play by Goldie.
Energy like you just talked about.
Yeah, it was really fun to be a part of. You could feel it when I went out right after the anthem. The seats were all full, and
Luis Duran, my brother, was going on
top.
What do you think of Carlos Rodon's performance?
I thought Carlos was really good. I think he's mixing it really well, and
that's it, bro.
Lately he's been pounding his own, and
go to sleep.
He's got a bunch of really good pitches, so it's kind of difficult to hit him if he's on.
We'll take another break on the WB Mason postgame. More on the Yankees 6-2 win over the Mets coming up next.
Let's change that. I know I'm gonna get a copyright strike, but whatever. Yo, Duran, man, I'm gonna enter you into the drawing. I'm gonna give away either one of these or one of these tonight, man. So I'm gonna put you on the wheel. And if you win, man, I'll let you know. Just contact me, email me, and then we'll you give me your address and send it to you. Let me go ahead and put you in here. And if anybody else want to enter the drawing, just let me know in the chat so I can put you in here. Man, what am I doing, man? Here we go. Let me put Luis Duran. I think I spelled that wrong, right? All right. I got you in there, Luis, man. Okay, now I have to stay up. Nah, you ain't got to stay up, brother. Man, if you want, man, join the chat, man. Join the stream, bro. Look, if you could join the stream, you ain't got to show your face. Just, you could, before you jump in, it's going to ask you to share your camera or your mic. Just share the mic, and you don't have to share the camera. And if anybody wants to join, man, we'll talk about the game, talk about whatever, talk about the Knicks, whatever you want to talk about. You know, yeah. So this is what's an open mic night tonight, man. So let's get it. Let's get it, get it, get it. But anyway, I want to get to MVP of the game, right? Who y'all think is MVP of the game? I already know who's my MVP. My MVP is gonna be Bellinger, man.
You the real MVP.
Belly, let me tell you, man. Just a week ago or 2 weeks ago, I was getting on his ass, boy. I was like, yo, this guy right here, we paying him $25 million. What are we doing? This dude's washed, man. He's batting 179 or whatever it was at the time. I was getting on him, and he's turning it around, man. He's turned it around. Hopefully he could keep it up. Man. Because we're gonna really need him. And I'm telling you what, man, unless he puts up crazy numbers, he is not gonna opt out of that contract. So he's gonna be here for at least another year. And I'm gonna pull up his stats right now. He's batting 242, man. He picked up his average a lot because he was just batting like 170 something 2 weeks ago. On base percentage still a little low, but not too bad. OPS, I like to see it higher than that, maybe 800. 5 home runs, 21 RBIs. So he's been coming through lately, man. He's been coming through. You know, I get it. Like maybe the cold was affecting him, or whatever it is. His back, whatever it was. The dude, he's an important part of this team, man. He's a super important part of this team. D-Train says, yeah, we need MVP Cody for real, man. We need that kind of production every day, you know. And that's what I like about this team. I'll be honest, man. This Yankee team, they're not the sexiest on paper, right? We don't have all the sexiest names and stuff, but it seems like every night it's another guy, you know, another guy coming through, another name, and that's what we need. And of course, my man Loaisiga is back.
Activating Jonathan Loaisiga from the 15-day IL, and Tyler Matzik was designated for assignment. Now let's talk about Loaisiga tonight. Flash, she mentioned that he's back. He's a valuable weapon. He looked good in that 6th inning.
Yeah, we were wondering where Aaron Boone would get
What
him
year
in
did
a
Cody
game.
win the MVP?
Perfect spot, a 5-run lead in the 6th inning. That heavy sinker is going to get a lot of ground balls, and the velocity was there at 97. So Loaisiga, probably the greatest compliment you can give him. He looked like Jonathan Loaisiga from a few years ago with that good movement, a lot of velocity, and I thought Aaron Boone picking the perfect inning to get him back.
Big league ball game. He did allow a hit. He threw 12 pitches, 8 for strikes. Leiter Jr., Devin Williams,
That's Cody
no
Bellinger,
runs
his
allowed. Yuri
MVP
De Los
season.
Santos did
47
allow a
home
run
runs.
there in the top of the 9th inning before Luke
The 2019, man, that's juice ball year, man.
Save. How did Loaisiga feel back on a big league mound? Let's hear from him.
Jonathan, can you just describe what you were feeling when you ran in from the bullpen, what it was like just to be back out there again after a long layoff?
O sea, ¿cómo se sintió, verdad? Después de tanto tiempo, ¿verdad? Corriendo del bullpen ya cuando vas a ver acción.
No, gracias a Dios muy bien. Primordialmente darle gracias a Dios por la oportunidad de estar aquí otra vez, por la salud y lo más importante, contribuir al equipo en lo más que pueda.
Exciting, exciting. But like I said before, I got to thank God, to be able to be back here. This opportunity means a lot to me, and to be back and seeing action.
What was the adrenaline like tonight for you?
Mucha adrenalina para mí. Muy contento, emocionado, como lo acaba de decir, de volver, de pichar para el equipo y para los fanáticos. Una adrenalina que ya me hacía falta sentir desde el año pasado.
I could probably translate better than this guy.
A lot of adrenaline, I was missing it, I wanted to be out there, pitch for the team, pitch for the fans, I was really missing it, and, like I said, just excited to be back.
How would you describe energy in the building?
Yeah, man, it's good to have Loaisiga back, man. He's an important piece of this team. Like The dude is when he's healthy, he's one of the best in the league. One of the best in the league. I do want to shout out Devin Williams. Devin Williams, freaking my man. Today we saw the Airbender. That's who we saw. We saw the Airbender for real. He got his revenge back on Pete Alonso. That was the biggest test, right? He got his revenge back, and then he struck out the side, man. That's what we've been asking for the whole time, man. He showed emotion. I think he's starting to finally settle in. Finally starting to settle in. The fastball, he was locating it good. The changeup was just filthy, and that's what we've been expecting to see. And he's smart, man. He knew to see what the way Pete Alonso beat him last year. You know, he was sitting that changeup. He knew that he was gonna sit on the changeup. And he ended up striking him out, making him look silly. Because he knew he was sitting the changeup. He threw him the fastball instead. So shout out to Devin Williams, man. He seems like he's really turning it around. And I'm telling you, man, I know a lot of fans still don't trust him. I get it, because I don't trust him 100% either right now. But when he's on, bro, he's the best, you know. And if he could figure it out come postseason time or late in the season, I'm telling you, he's gonna be a major key, bro. He's gonna be a major key to this team. And look, man, just imagine, right? Just imagine a healthy Loaizaga. We know what he can do. He's filthy. Devin Williams, if he could be the airbender again. Luke Weaver, he's a dog. And Fernando Cruz, hold on, why my focus is messed up. And Fernando Cruz, those four alone, bro, our bullpen will be dominant. Dominant. I'll put it up with any bullpen. But they gotta get healthy and they gotta figure things out. When they on, those four right there, when they on, it's unstoppable. That's it. Unstoppable. Unstoppable, man. So things are looking up and up for the Yankees. I will say that, man. It's definitely looking up and up. Yeah, Duran, they're listening to Bad Bunny. That's Ben Rice in the background, listening to Bad Bunny, trying to get right for tomorrow, because we will see him in the lineup tomorrow. I'm almost 100% sure that he will be in the lineup tomorrow. Today, edit, Boone went with Dominguez, and I think that was the right move. And the only reason we didn't see Ben Rice in the game is because he didn't need him. But if it was a situation where he needed a pinch hitter for maybe Vivas or Peraza, we would have definitely saw him in there, or even DJ, you know. So I expect DJ in the lineup tomorrow. I expect Ben Rice in the lineup somewhere. Maybe Dominguez is gonna have to sit down or something, but it's gonna happen. So brace yourself for the return of DJ, right? Trying to see any more post game interviews popping up. Nah, not really. Let me look at what Twitter's doing. I know Met fans. Where you at, Met fans? Where you at, Met fans? Let me go ahead and share this real quick. Yeah, we'll share this. So this is Soto.
I think a lot of Yankee fans feel betrayed because they showed him so much love from the first game to the last game of the World Series, and I guess they thought that would
Just turning their back on Soto when he ran onto the field.
They are already protesting Juan Soto before he goes out to right. He's jogging out to a spot that was such a place of love and glory for him last year, and it's going to be a completely different vibe right now.
The boos were crazy, man. Those fans right there on top of the wall, they were going at him.
I think a lot of Yankee fans feel betrayed because they showed.
Crazy, man. Crazy. Well, like I said, man, this is pretty much closure for Yankee fans, man. Most of us have already moved on. Like me, I don't even care, man. I don't even care about the dude no more. But like, this was closure, man. Closure. Look at this. Check this out. Hold on.
Friendly, even if they're on opposite sides of the fence.
Oh, she's giving it to
He's
him.
tight.
They're up 6-1 in the eighth. He's giving it to him.
It's like,
Oh, he's mad,
Making
man.
him like it.
he's got to take it. We'll be back here tomorrow.
Yo, he's tight, bro. You see that shit, man?
They look very friendly, even if they're on opposite sides of the fence.
Oh, she's giving it to him. They're up 6-1 in the eighth. He's giving it to him.
It's like,
and making him
Exactly.
like it.
he's got to take it.
Yeah, he's whatever. He was tight, bro. That's funny right there. That's what it's all about, though. It's a fan thing, man. This is all for the fans, man. Them dudes on the field, they didn't care about that. You saw it. They're all smiling and all rainbows and butterflies for them. They're making millions of dollars. They're all friends. Whatever. Yeah, he was tight, though. That dude was so mad. Look at him. He was like, I don't care. Yo, that's funny, man. See what else we got? Then Otani struck out against a position player. Trying to find what else we got. Where's you know what? Let me go up here. The Knicks, baby. Freaking Knicks, man. I can't believe it. There's a specific video I'm looking for right now. I'll find it. Here we go. So this was before the game. Juan Soto hanging out at the batting cage with not the batting cage, but at batting practice with Boone and and that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. Like these is all for the fans, man. There's them dudes have no hard feelings between each other, man. It's all hugs and whatever, man. Them dudes acting like they're the best friends. I don't know, man. It's different though. Cause me, I would have been a little salty. I'm not gonna lie. Look at Vivas. Vivas getting some love. Vivas like, yo, man, let me hold $20, bro. You got it. You good for it. Yeah, man. So, but it was cool though, man. I guess that's just another chapter closed, man, in Yankee history, right? That's it. It's done. It's official. It was official, but now it's truly official, man. The dude is gone. Whatever, bro. I think it was meant to be. I really do. Like, we're better off without him. It's crazy. D-Train says, MSG was playing Frank Sinatra. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. That should be like a thing for all New York sports teams. Whenever we win, we play Frank Sinatra. That's what they should do. The Mets ain't never gonna do that though. They would never do that. Never ever. want that, man. They don't even play "Oh My God" no more. You couldn't stop hearing that song, like, man. I like the song, but after hearing it a million times, man, from watching the playoff games, I got sick of it, man. Oh my God. Crazy, man. But I tell you what though, man, that dude Jose Iglesias, man, he had one there, man. That was a banger. It was a banger, but the Mets played it out, man. They played it out. What never gets played out to me though, that the Mets do, is that Edwin Diaz entrance, man. That shit is the most entertaining thing in baseball right now, man, when he comes out. He just haven't been dominant like that anymore, but when he first started doing that, dominating, yo, it was crazy. Yeah, man, New Yorkers, we winning right now, man. We win. Hopefully the Knicks could do it. Hopefully the Knicks could do it. So who they playing? The Pacers, right? It's crazy because that's an old time rivalry, man. The Knicks and Pacers, freaking Reggie Miller, um, the old Knicks, man. They used to go at it back in the day. Man, I'll tell you what, Reggie used to kill us though. Reggie used to kill the Knicks, man. This dude used to just rain threes. He was Steph Curry before Steph Curry. That dude was a monster. Straight monster. Yeah. Oh my God. Now that thing's gonna be in my head. Let's watch this.
Hey, you shut the fuck up! Why don't you come down and make me tough guy? Yeah, why don't you come up here and make me come down here, tough guy? I am gonna come up there, and I'm gonna kick your fucking ass! Yeah, why don't you try it, asshole? Get your ass up here and kick my ass! Shut the fuck up, you stupid bitch!
Damn.
There's a classy neighborhood people trying to sleep!
Oh my goodness.
Hey, I'm really sorry. Yeah, me too. She's worse than us. Hey, you shut the fuck.
Yo, that's hilarious, man. Yo, that New York be like that for real. Though. It'd be like that for real. Duran says, "Have you ever seen Edward D's entrance from a plane?" No, I haven't, dude. That's like you gotta like really have perfect timing to be flying over a plane and look down and the freaking Mets mascots are blowing horns. You seen it for real? I've seen it before, man. And the lights is great, man. Not from a plane though. Yeah, that was hilarious though. Was that from Ted? He said, "You shut the f up." No, you shut the. That's funny, man. That is funny. Anybody else want to join the thing? Well, we don't got that many people in here, man. I guess it's just gonna be between D-Rails and you, Duran, man. Wait, D-Rails is he a Met fan or I know he ain't a Yankee fan. He's either a Met fan or a Dodger fan. I can't remember. One or the other. Yeah, man. That's one thing though. I give it to the man that they they look like they have more fun a little bit. But I understand because Yankees, like Yankee Stadium, the Yankees have changed though. Look, the beard policy. You got dudes out there with beards now. They play different music a little bit at the stadium. It's not the same freaking organ. Whoever's playing the piano up there. So they trying to get with the times, but at the same time, the place is a it's a building, it's a museum, it's a living museum in there. So they gotta respect it too, and they gotta keep traditions. Certain traditions gotta stay. They're not gonna deviate from it. They're not gonna get too crazy. You're never gonna see like freaking I don't know, like cheerleaders dancing on top of the dugout. That's not gonna happen in New York, man. In the Astro Stadium in Minute Maid Park or whatever they call it now, they got cheerleaders there freaking dancing, shooting t-shirts out of cannons, and then you got the freaking mascot driving around in a pickup truck that they're giving away from Toyota or whatever it is. Like it gets a little crazy, man. It's a big show. The Yankees ain't doing none of that, bro. We don't even have a mascot. We don't even have names on the back of our jersey. That tells you how much they never gonna deviate from that stuff. No, we don't even have a City Connect jersey. Like, mm, I think the Mets they have like a live DJ at the stadium and everything. Man, what a play by Peraza. Let's take a look at that. This is the play I was talking about in the first inning. I think this play right here is gonna get overlooked, but this inning really could have turned ugly if you don't make this play. Let's take a look.
3-2. Line drive and caught by Peraza. Took a base hit away from Alonso. Away.
Well, you can't complain about.
Yeah, that was a crazy play right there, man. I tell you what, Peraza, his bat hasn't been there yet, but his defense is great, man. It's incredible. His D is good, man. So I don't have a problem with Peraza at third. I know some people might have a problem with him at third. I would like him to hit a little better, and he has had some good at bats, but that glove, man, that glove is worth it. I keep him out there, especially now that Waldo's out for the season. I'd keep him out there, man. D-Train says, nah, no mascot and frills, bro, straight up business. Yeah, man, the Yankees ain't never gonna do none of that stuff. We don't need no mascot. I don't even know who the mascot. What kind of mascot we're gonna have? Like an old freaking dude singing Yankee Doodle or something. I don't know. There's no mascot. You're never gonna have no cheerleaders up there. None of that crazy stuff, man. The Yankees don't do that stuff. It'd be nice though, man, because the kids like stuff like that, but the Yankees are old fashioned, man. They trying to blend in the new school stuff, but they trying to keep it old fashioned. So we'll see, man. The times is changing, man. The game is changing. Next year we're gonna have the ABS system. Things are gonna be different, little by little. Manfred is changing the game, little by little. A Frank Sinatra impersonator. That's your mascot. No, I'll tell you what, that song is the closest thing we have to a mascot. Like that is the one thing that we have. And I'll tell you, dude, I don't know if you ever been to a Yankee game, to Yankee Stadium, but when we win and they play that song, man, people sing like, cause you start walking out, right? And we're like everybody's walking through the halls and going down the escalators and down the ramps singing that song. The whole thing, you hear it all the way down, and it's a whole experience. And even when you get outside, everybody's like, "Let's go," going crazy, especially if it's a big game like a playoff game. And then on the train back, when you get on the train going back, yo, for like a good 7 stops until people start filtering out and they reach their destination, the train is going crazy. It's a party on the train. Everybody, let's go Yankees, banging on stuff. It's a whole experience, man. I don't know if they do that in Met games, man, but in Yankee games, that's what they do. So even on the way home, people cheering. It's a vibe, bro. It's a vibe. I remember the first time I took my kids to the stadium on the way, and I purposely wanted to take them on the train because I could have just took a cab over there, but I purposely took the subway because I wanted them to experience that, to experience all the craziness on the train and the chanting and all that stuff. My dog is back there. Dietrich says, "Yeah, that sound is legendary. That's all we need." Yeah, it is. That song is legendary. Yep. You know what else is legendary? Nah, this is legendary right here. This is straight BX. You should know that I really don't care. I can't play no more of it because I don't want to get a strike. YouTube man, YouTube they serious, man. Even that little clip right there, they might catch me. I'm gonna get an email saying, you have a copyright claim, some shit like that. Yeah, man. So this ball right here, I had ball almost 30 years, man. Probably like 27, 28 years I've had this baseball. And at one point, I had Jorge Posada on here, I think, too. I don't know. I know I had Posada's autograph. I remember one time me and my cousin Bam Bam, man, we was outside of Yankee Stadium trying to get autographs. And if you go on my Twitter, you'll see the picture. I posted up on there. And some old guy just walking, some random dude just comes off the subway. He's just walking regular. I didn't even notice him. My cousin noticed him. He was like, "Yo, that's Joe Torre." It's like, that's not Joe Torre. He just came off the train. Like in my mind, I didn't think that a baseball player or manager or people associated. I couldn't see them riding a subway. It was just, I couldn't fathom it. And he was like, "No, that's Joe Torre for real." So we went up to him, man. He was cool. He took pictures with us, man. Signed whatever we had, and you know, he was pretty cool, man. When we took a picture, he like wrapped his arm around us. It was good times, man. I miss those days. Now you can't do none of that because like their parking lots inside, like I don't know, it's different, man. It's hard to get access to the players like that. Very hard. But back then that's how it was, man. That's how it was. But I'll show one more time, man. This is mine. I love this right here. This baseball. This baseball will be with me forever. And then that's my daughter scribbling. Let me put this back, man. I'll be right back, y'all. Let me put this back. I had this. This is fake though. This ain't real. But I had this. This from 2001 for a very long time too. Man, remember you still got the Burger King? Remember I think was it Burger King? They had the little figurines. Man, we used to go all out, man, back in the day. If I would have kept all my baseball cards, because I had so much baseball cards, man. I had like every Derek Jeter rookie card, A-Rods, just everything, dude. All that stuff is worth so much money. I don't know what happened to all my stuff. I still have a little bit of cards, but nothing like what I really had, man. I'm trying to check something. Damn, that's the ball I have. The same ball right here. I'll pull it. No, this is fake, bro. If you have this, this is not real. What's wrong with this thing, man? Let me put this away. Yeah, if you have this, it ain't real. This ain't real. But it's cool though. I don't even know where I got this from. Probably at Yankee Stadium. But it's cool though. Who's on here? Mm, Bernie Williams. You know who's the only person, like, because we were kids, man, and we'll run up to their cars and stuff and try to get their autographs. You know who's sort of a dick, man? I'm not gonna lie, man. Even though I love him, Paul O'Neill. Paul O'Neill never, ever even cracked his window open for me. He'd be right there because it'd be traffic and he'd be stuck like trying to get on the entrance, like on the ramp going on the entrance, and I'd be there like Paul O'Neill as a little kid, like tapping on his door, and he just won't even look at me. He won't even, and I was like, damn, dude, every time too. I was like, man, this dude, he would not give me an autograph for nothing. Luis Duran said, "No wonder my brother gave it away." So, yeah, I know. Come on, dude. You know that that's fake, bro. Like, I don't even know how you thought it was real, but it's still cool though, man. It's still memorable. That's why I kept it. And then a lot of stuff, I don't know what happened throughout the years. You start losing stuff, and I don't know. My mom too. I don't think my mom realized certain things. Like I had a whole bunch of cars, and I was like, "Mom, what happened to my cars?" This is when I joined the army. I came back. And she's like, "Oh, she gave it away to Fulano, I don't know, somebody." And I'm like, "Bro, yo, I had a lot of good cards in there." That shit was gone though. Gone. Yeah, man. So Clark Schmidt is pitching tomorrow. I mean, this is probably the one start that I'm a little sketchy on, man. Even though Clark Schmidt has pitched well lately, but I think this is the one guy that they could really, really probably hit hard. Like I have ultimate faith in Max Fried that he's gonna at least keep us in the game. Clark Schmidt, on the other hand, when he's on, he's really good, but he's known to give up a home run here and there, and I'll tell you what, man, if they're gonna hit somebody, it's probably gonna be him. Batman says Paul O'Neill was the biggest asshole that never gave no autographs to anybody, not even kids. Yeah, man. Like I understand now. Like if I try to do that now as a grown man, oh my god, they call the cops on me, bro. But at the time, we were little kids, man. We were like just little hood rats, bro. He wouldn't, man. I tell you, man. Like I had to like approach. I approached him probably like 5 times, 5 different times, and every time he would even look like he'd be in his car like this, and I'm literally knocking on the window. Paul O'Neill, please, please, can I have your autograph? And he just like that, like mad. Like, he wouldn't even look at me. I'm like, damn, dude. Yeah, I get it, bro, but shit, just one time, bro. Because I had everybody. I had like pretty much all my favorite players at that time. I had their autograph, right? Except Griffey and stuff. But I'm talking about as far as Yankees. I had all their autographs for except him. Like I couldn't get his autograph for nothing. Duran says my brother had every like first. My brother had every like 50 first edition Charizards from beginning. Threw them away. He still, yeah, man. You know how much them cards are worth right now? I was watching a YouTube video one time. The dude sold it for like 10 racks or something, like $10,000. Just imagine, dude. Who'd have thought? Right? There's a lot of stuff that if I would have known, I would have held them. I didn't know. But my cousin Bam Bam though, my cousin Bam Bam got all his stuff, man. Barry Bonds, no, I never met Barry Bonds, never got his autograph or anything like that. Cause at the time back then, they didn't play National League like that, you know, unless it was like a World Series or something. So American League was American League, National League was National League. You didn't have none of these interleague series, you know. So Barry Bonds was obviously National League, so I was never gonna meet him. Jacob, what's up, man? What's up, Jacob? Great game, right, Jacob, man? Freaking I tell you what, I feel a lot better now. I feel like the weight of the world is off my shoulders now, man. It's funny, man, because I know a lot of Met fans, right? Especially back home. I know a lot of Met fans, and they give me crap. And I tell you what, I have zero texts right now, right? But if they had one, I would have gotten a lot of texts. I haven't really checked on Facebook though. One particular old friend, man, he always talking shit on Facebook. So, but I would have got the notification here. I don't know where they at, man. Watch if they win tomorrow, right? Which I don't think they will, but if they win tomorrow, my phone will blow up. What happened? What happened? So I feel good. I'm feeling good. I am feeling good. Batman says, and I still have his jersey. Whose jersey? Oh, man, we used to go all out, dude. You don't understand. We would go to Yankee Stadium. We would go to Yankee Stadium and get the seats, the cheapest seats all the way in the top. But by the ninth inning, we'd be all the way on the field, pretty much, man. We will work our way down. Man. That's how we were. We work our way down, little by little, one step at a time. We work our way all the way down. Lives around Paul DeLuca was catcher at my first Mets game. Now I see him almost every day at work. That's crazy, man. And I bet you he's like a regular dude, right? That's cool. Oh, here we go. The Dodgers fans are showing up. Just playing Nando, man. Nando's good with me, man. He's the biggest Dodger troll, but you good in my book. Freddie Freeman hitting better than Judge. Oh my God. Are you serious, dude? Or are you just trolling? Let me see. Let's look him up. Oh, shoot, man. I can't write. I'm dyslexic today. Freddie Freeman. Are you serious right now? That's better than Judge? Come on, Nando. Even you know better than that, man. Even you know better than that. And what stat? There's not one stat that's better than Judge's. Literally, not one. Now we'll pull up Judge, right? Chris, what's up, Chris? I know, Nando, you can't be serious, Nando. I know, so I think the Dodgers brought up that catcher prospect, but didn't he do good? I don't know, man. I don't follow y'all like that, but I know he did well because I heard somebody talking about they had him on their fantasy team and he did well for them. Chris, my guy, brother, what's up, man? Dodgers always make things about them. I know, right? D-Rose, you a Met fan, right? I believe you're a Met fan, right? Damn, Judges turn it up. Exactly, bro. You changed your tune real quick. I tell you what, man, that's still great numbers though. Freddie Freeman's look. I don't ever want to see Freddie Freeman ever again. Do you understand me? I don't want him anywhere near Yankee Stadium or the Yankees. I hope when we go play the Dodgers, he gets a bad case of diarrhea or something for like 3 days. Something, bro. Hold on, my cousin text me. I need him to stay away. Stay away from me. This dude haunts my dreams, Freddie Freeman. I would never ever get that home run out my mind. That game 1 home run. Every other home run, I don't even care. I can't even remember him like that because he hit a bunch of home runs. But that first one to win game 1, that grand slam, that shit would never leave my head, dude. I'm traumatized by it. Well, let me add a mod real quick. Yeah. Yeah, Judges turn it up, man. He is on fire, man. He's finding a way to, even if he's not hitting like for power, he's getting his singles here and there. He's not striking out as much. Even though that first at bat today, I was like, bro, what are we doing? You just watching pitches right down the middle. But you could tell that he was expecting him to throw him like a bunch of sliders away, and they actually attacked him with fastballs. How do I do this? All right. Optimization. No, that ain't it. Bro, I forgot how to add the mods. You gotta be kidding me. Again, man, if anybody wants to join, man, the link is in the chat. Link is in the chat, bro. Don't be shy. Bro, how you do this shit? Go this back. Alright, let's I'm gonna switch over to Boone real quick, and we'll watch that while I figure out how to add the mod.
Aaron, what did you think of Rodon overall tonight?
Good stuff again. A little bit of a grind. They made him work for it. And really drove him up there. I was probably his last hitter there, Alonso. So glad he got him. But all in all, five strong innings of 1 run.
Hold on, I'll
on
let
a
you
night
know. I'll
when
let
they
you know about
pressured him,
Vivas
made
in
him
a
work, and he
second.
made some really
Give me
big
1
pitches when he
second.
needed to.
What'd you think of the overall at-bat quality in both that third and the fourth inning where you really made Mets pitching work?
Yeah, it was great. You know, I mean, that's obviously a really good staff over there, from starters to relievers. And one thing they have done is walk some guys. So, you know, we always talk obviously about controlling the zone, and really important against that. So, you know, that was the difference tonight. You know, just being able to be patient and not leave the zone and really work for it.
3 for 4 for Bellinger. Just what's been the difference for him lately at the plate?
I think he was 3 for 5.
3 for 5.
Just missed the last one. He's actually, through this stretch, I feel like just missed some balls too. Like, I thought got a great swing off on the fly out to the fence there in that last inning. I thought similar out in Seattle. I thought he was right on some pitches while also getting some hits. He's a good player. You know, I feel like that his swing decisions have been better. You know, I felt like there was a stretch there where he was leaving the zone a little bit off balance. That's been a lot better. He's being more selective, and then, you know, now obviously getting some results here these last couple weeks.
The Bronx crowd greet Soto about the way you thought they would?
Yeah, it was a pretty great environment.
Was it?
You know, it was a really nice night, like comfortable weather-wise, and you know, certainly one of those nights where you can really feel the energy in the building.
Dan. To get another outing like that out of Devin Williams, obviously against Alonso, who get the home run off of. You know, what have you seen from him lately? What was it like to see him strike out the side tonight?
Yeah, he was great. Fastball was good. He threw a couple changeup that just disappeared.
Demon D was good. Demon D.
My vantage point over.
Oh, you coming from the game?
You know, in
hold
our
on,
dugout, like
I gotta pause this, dude. Demon D, you coming from the game? Let us know what really, because I seen it on TV. It looked like it was crazy. I thought it was gonna be even more louder, like the boos and everything. But let us know, man. Well, how was it really that crazy? Did anybody do anything out of pocket? You know, I saw the well, I didn't see. I actually missed that part. But apparently, a fan threw a ball back Soto, something like that. Let me know. Man, I wish I could be there, man. Those are games that I love, man. I was at the ALCS, right? I forgot what game it was versus the Astros when Aaron Hicks, I know, right? Aaron Hicks of all people, when he hit that 3-run bomb in the bottom of the first, I believe it was, or bottom of the second, versus Justin Verlander. And when I tell you, man, that is the loudest I've ever seen Yankee Stadium. Like, it went crazy. Crazy, man. Like people had beers and stuff because it was still early in the game, so people coming up with like popcorn and beer. As soon as he hit it, everything just went in the air. It was just raining beer, popcorn, glizzies everywhere. Like, it was just whatever you had in your hand, just freaking people holding their babies. They threw them in the air and everything. It was crazy. Oh, yeah, man. D-Rail says, Duran, nah, don't say that. I respect free Lee's a dirtbag. Y'all don't appreciate Boone. What are you talking about, bro? You know what? I'm starting to like him a lot more. But sometimes, man, he does some dumb shit. You know, he does. But I'm starting to like him more. I'm starting to understand him a little bit more and kind of, you know, show empathy for him. Because at the same time, man, he got to go with what he got, man. But there are some decisions I don't agree with this year. But for the most part, just this year, um, he's been pressing the right buttons, and you got to admit that, man. Yeah, he's made some bad calls, but I say 90% of the moves he made and his pinch hitters and whatever he does, he's 90% been good. So right now, Boone has a good track record this year for me, anyway. D Train. Nando says Boone gonna lead the Mets to a trip. Oh, he led the Dodgers to a trip last year. Now I'm just playing. We need Big G in the lineup to make it complete. He's coming. Look, Big G could take his sweet time, bro. Giancarlo Stanton, he's earned that right. If he wants, he could come back in September. We good, Come back in September and you slide right in the lineup. I get it, it's not fair for someone like Ben Rice who's been slugging, been hitting well, but we talking about Giancarlo Stanton, man. He's a postseason god, bro. Like, you can't deny that. D-Ross Nando didn't lose. Didn't y'all lose 11-1 to the Marlins? God. Nando, man, you need to worry about getting some starting pitching. All right. Yeah, I signed like 7 dudes this offseason, and they all hurt. So what y'all gonna do about that? That's what you really need to focus on. And your man Shohei ain't pitching. So what's going on with that? When he's gonna pitch, right? Don't y'all need starting pitching? Tell that dude to get on the mound and throw some fastballs. Let me see if I'm trying to add a mod, but I can't find them. Let me see. But yeah, so what y'all think tomorrow, man? Y'all think Yankees taking it? What score y'all think is gonna be? I hope I'm not. My son got a tournament this weekend, so I hope I'm not in the baseball field all day tomorrow, because that would suck. Damn, they're going crazy in the chat. Nando says 2024 Yankees lost the Dodgers bullpen games in the World Series. Bro, my God, man, it's 2025, bro. Just get over it, man. That's it. You got it. If y'all don't win this year, 24 don't mean nothing anymore. So that's what y'all need to focus on. I'm gonna play Boone and try to figure this thing out.
Depth on those pitches were really good, but yeah, I mean, that's who he is right there. And we're seeing it more and more.
Brian, to the left.
Could you just speak to the difficulty of that Goldschmidt play when he's going out into right field?
Yeah, I had a pretty good angle on it, so and even late, I didn't think he was getting
I
there.
got it.
And
Bam, I found you,
you know,
Bam.
somehow
found
was
you.
able to close on it, and I think that was the leadoff hitter that inning too. So it just kind of another play where helped stifle a rally, but up until the very end, I did not think he was getting there. So great jump and route to it, and yeah, really good play.
You knew his defensive reputation coming in, but what has it been like watching him every day?
Just fun watching him do. First of all, just his unselfishness and person he is. I mean, on the days he's not playing, you'd think he's ready to roll, ready for any situation. He just prepares so well, whether it's his defensive work, whether it's preparing for that night's pitcher and who he's facing. He's vocal. He's not afraid to have conversations and really communicate well. So his preparation has been outstanding. As I've said, like that game within the game, he plays it really well.
Greg.
What'd you think of Loaiska?
Great. That's really what we've been seeing throughout his rehab. You see that really good sinker. I thought the one thing I didn't want the velo to tick up too much, like now that next step of boom, you haven't been out here for a year.
Yeah, Loaiska is going to be huge,
You're in Yankee
man.
Stadium, and it's
He's going to be huge.
Subway Series, so there's just an energy in the building. I thought he did a really good job of controlling that and just let his stuff work. I thought he was really sharp.
Clap.
Aaron, there were so many instances last year where Soto was up in the 9th inning, the game coming down to him. Now you're managing against him in that same situation. What was that like for you?
I just tried to avoid eye contact with him on that at bat when he was walking up there. I mean, for being, having a pretty comfortable lead there, it almost got uncomfortable there, and obviously not wanting to bring Weave in necessarily today, but it's also fun to see two really good competitors go at it there in the end, in Juan and Weave.
Okay, thank you, Aaron.
Yeah.
Juan, I'm sure you anticipated what you were going to get tonight. How did it live up to what you thought it would be?
I was ready for it. They're really passionate fans, and they're a little hurt, and they're going to do the best for their teams, and they just feel that way.
Was the holding the cap up to them that first time spur of the moment, or had you thought about doing that?
What do you mean?
First at bat when you took the helmet off?
Why is this thing so loud?
Joking at the dugout, and I should do it. I just did it. The guys loved it.
You seemed like you were almost laughing a little bit on your way to the plate that first at bat. What was going through your mind at that point?
Man, it's just, you got to embrace it. At the end of the day, whatever they give you, it is what it is. You got to be a professional. You got to take it as a man, and I was just enjoy the moment.
Yeah. He looked like he was having a good time.
Fue bien, ¿sabes? Emocionante, mucha gente que quiero mucho, lo vi.
I see my man upgraded his chains, them diamonds.
Nunca te habían escuchado tanto en tu carrera, ¿verdad?
Creo que no.
Was that the worst you've ever been booed?
I think so. They were really loud.
What do you think of the sign of
That's what's up, baby.
That they liked you so much here, that they were that passionate that you left?
Yeah, if they boo you because something happened, but like I said before, I take it like a man, and I think I like them a little bit, but it is what it is.
Did you have any funny exchanges with anybody, any of the fans or anything like that?
No.
What did you think of the fans turning their backs on you when you came out there for the first time?
I didn't realize that.
He didn't even notice it.
I would just listen to boos and stuff. I try to know how to don't have any eyes contact, and I just listen to the boos.
Mendy said when he was here and he saw Houston come in for the first time that he thought the booing actually motivated them a little bit more. Did it add anything extra for you tonight?
Hold on. Whoever that reporter is, my man, get the mic out your mouth, bro. That shit is so loud. I don't know if y'all hear it that loud or it's just on my end, but it's like he's eating the mic, bro. My goodness.
I have what I have. But if you boo me or cheer me, definitely when you get cheered, you get going. But whenever it's booing you, it's whatever. Just keep doing the same thing. Just try to do your best out there.
Did you have any conversations with the Yankees players before the game?
Yes, I did.
Who in particular?
Some of the guys that were taking BP out there. I saw Scarla. I saw Ben Rice and a couple other guys, and mostly coaches. But yeah.
You saw Ben Rice got your number, right?
In the first game, it looks like Wells smiled. What did you say to him?
We keep in between us.
You and Aaron Boone had a nice moment. It looked like behind the batting cage.
Yes.
What did that mean to you? Come over.
I'm just happy to see those guys and see them doing well. They really have a lot of respect for me, and I have a lot of respect to them. And they showing the love everywhere we see them, and I'm happy to talk to them.
Juan, hablábamos con Carlos Beltrán temprano y nos decía, porque con Yankees y con Mets, ¿no? Que Reggie Jackson decía que si te abuchean es porque eres un buen jugador.
Yo creo que sí, que esa es la mentalidad, y yo creo que temprano en mi carrera yo tuve coaches que me ayudaron a eso, tú sabes.
What that reporter told him in Spanish. Those of y'all that don't know Spanish, from what I heard anyway, because I could barely hear her, she said that Reggie Jackson once said that if the fans boo you, right? If the fans boo you over there, that's because you're a good player. Like that's like kind of like a sign of respect. And so he's responding to that, saying like, yeah, like somebody, early on in his career, they taught him to like deal with that stuff. He's saying when he played the Phillies and when he played the Mets early on in his career, they used to boo the hell out of him. It was a little uncomfortable.
si te abuchean es porque estás haciendo algo bien.
Yeah, man. So when they booing you, it's because you're doing something good. So that's how it is, man. Banner says Yankees will win in a 3-game sweep. I hope so, man.
I don't pay attention to that.
Are you glad this is over? This first one?
Bam, you could come on, Bam, if
This
you
is
want,
another
man.
game, you know,
The link is
it's
in the chat.
Real
You wanna
uncomfortable that we
join?
couldn't get the win. I don't focus at all on the fans. We got to focus on the game and be a professional to win the game. And yeah, it just sucks that we lost the game, but we have 2 more to win the series.
Ultimately, would you say it has no effect, or does it motivate you? I mean, the booing, the chanting, would you say it didn't seem to faze you?
I just enjoy it. I don't think it's going to affect me at all.
Manny, before the game, you talked about some of the receptions that you heard when you were on the other
Why
side.
this
How
guy
did
look like
this one compare to?
why Carlos? Why he look like he's in 1954 or some shit, man? Is it me? I don't know.
The ones you witnessed.
I mean, it was loud.
It was loud, man.
I don't know that it'll be.
That's why I was
top
asking
the
Demon
ones
D,
I
like, how
experienced in
loud
the
was
past,
it?
But they were pretty
Really?
loud. The one thing is that's what makes these plays a unique place too. I thought they were very respectful. And that's what you want, right? You could boo all you want, and
Despite the fuck Juan Soto chants, they were very respectful. Thank you. I tell you what, man. That's why sometimes I don't. And I'm not saying that the Yes, because I was watching it on Yes. I'm not saying that they suppress the volume, but sometimes they. I mean, most networks do this. They lower the crowd volume, so you can't really get the full vibe of what's happening in the stadium, like in the stands and stuff. Especially when they were like chanting F1 Soto. I could hear it kinda, but you could kind of lowered it a little bit. So I'm not really sure how loud it was, but they're all saying like it was really loud. They never seen it that loud. Hmm.
and all that. But as long as they're not crossing the line, it was loud, and yeah.
What type of focus does it take for him to experience that, even anticipating what it was going to be, and still work the type of at-bats that we saw tonight?
I mean, what makes this guy who he is just very steady. He doesn't get too high, doesn't get too low. He knows that this was coming. Like I told him a couple of days, embrace it, and try to enjoy it, every second of it, and just be yourself. And that.
You know what it is, D-Train? D-Train says, in my opinion, fans booing is not a big deal. These reporters all asking about it is ridiculous. Is that that's what they wanted, man. That I already knew that was gonna be the topic. If anything, they wanted it even louder. They say they don't want like no against nobody, but they wanted all the smoke so that way they have something to report about. Um, this was highly anticipated, man. I'm telling you, like I listen to MLB radio every morning, and they couldn't get enough. They were eating this stuff up, man. This is the talk of the town. Besides the Knicks, the talk of baseball right now. Like this is the biggest game going on right now, and this is rivalry. I can't talk. Fuck, you know what I mean. So you got the Dodgers versus the LA Angels, San Francisco versus Sacramento Athletics or whatever they call themselves, Chicago versus Chicago. So this is all the local teams playing each other. Cincinnati versus Cleveland, Philly versus the Pirates. But you don't hear about none of those games except this one, the Yankees versus the Mets. This is the highlight of everything. Nobody cares about Baltimore versus the Nationals. Like, I get it, they're right close to each other, but nobody cares, you know. So this is the game, man. This is the national news for MLB right now. So they were hoping that it was gonna be crazy, and I think it lived up to it. It lived up to it, man. I thought personally, right? I personally thought it was gonna be a shootout. I thought the two starters would pitch well, and once they was out, like Yankees and Mets were gonna go at it, just offense, offense, offense. But that didn't happen. So but it was still a good game. It was still a good game. I think it lived up to it. But that's why they keep asking about it because they trying to sell news, man, and they know that it's interesting and people gonna click on that. Aaron says no. After the series, we'll win in Queens. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what he did. I thought today was the same guy. I thought he handled it really well. Yeah, he just that's again that's what makes this guy who he is. Elite. His his personality is off the chart.
Andy on the right.
Carlos, having said that
Ace was
about
good.
him being
Ace.
the same guy, he did have fun with it by tipping his helmet. Seemed like maybe later in the game, I don't know if he'd call it a shuffle.
Hold on. Let me give a shout out to my man Ace. I don't know if y'all be watching this play by, but the play by play today was fire. In the beginning, man, I don't know how you manage because when you live streaming, you don't know what's gonna happen. Every time I hit go live, anything could happen. Something could go wrong. A freaking booger could fall out my nose. Anything. You don't know what's gonna happen, man. So shout out to Ace, man. You handled that well, and you called a hell of a game, bro. A great game. And for once, too, like I don't know, like you was in sync with my TV or something. Because when you was calling it, it was like usually there's like a little delay or something, but nah, today was in sync. So shout out to you, man. Great game. Yeah, what a win, man. We needed this one. I was saying it earlier, man. I feel like a weight off my shoulders. Like, okay, like I don't have to be. And I'm telling you, man, I have some Met fan friends, and I'm waiting for the time. I haven't reached out to them. I'm trying to be the bigger man because a part of me wants to just send them a meme or something, but I have though, right? And where you at, man? I'm waiting. You know who I'm talking to. I'm waiting for your text. I guarantee you, if it was the other way around, if the Yankees had lost today, oh man, I would have got at least a few texts on my phone. He says, "Got to roll with the punches on live streams." Yeah, man, that's how it is, bro. You know, man. You gotta behind the scenes is crazy. Like Ace was on the channel a while, not even a while, a few days ago, like a week ago, and I forgot to hit the live button. Man, we had a whole episode done, and I wasn't even live, bro. I had to go back hit live, and we had to just try to do it all over, man. But we didn't capture like that. That it's funny, man. That's how live streaming is, though.
But there was a little bit of movement in the box. Like, do you think that back and forth between the Yankee fans and Juan can help to get him to that place where he's really sort of feeling himself in the way that he did?
Man, I like Carlos Mendoza, man. He's a good
Maybe,
manager.
I don't know. I mean,
he's
gonna be Juan Soto, and that's the one thing, throughout all the conversations that I have with him is just be yourself, whether you're shuffling, whether you're not, just make sure you enjoy the game, the way you do it, so I'm pretty sure it was good for him to see a lot of the guys, some familiar faces, some interactions, some back and forth in the middle of the game. But yeah, I think it's just coming down to being himself and enjoying playing the game.
And did it seem to you like, other than the Mets not winning the game, that he was having fun tonight?
Yeah, I thought he handled it really, really good.
I tell you what, and I agree with what you were saying, Ace, man. And I don't watch every Met game, so Met fans, you let me know if I'm right or wrong. But he looked like he had more fun today than he has all season so far. And you take that how you want, But he did. He looked like he was having fun, man. And you could tell that there is a bond between. I mean, look, man, these guys made it. When he was with the Yankees, they made it all the way to the World Series together. Heartbroken. Obviously, we know how that ended. We know how they got there with the big home run. So I'm sure, man, there's bonds in there that can never be broken. So I don't know, man. But like I said, man, this game, I'm glad this game is in the books. Obviously we have two more games this series, and then in July we face the Mets again for another 3-game set. But this is like closure. I think this was closure in the Yankees Juan Soto saga chapter, book, whatever you want to call it, the story. This was kind of like the closure. It's done. Now we could go back to playing base. You're still gonna get booed though, 'cause that's just how it is. You the opposing team, and I'm sure when we go to Yankee Stadium, when we go to Shea State Field, Judge is gonna get booed, and all that stuff's gonna happen. So, but from here on out, man, that's it. That chapter is closed. No more fans showing up at City Field, booing Juan Soto for no reason. Like, come on, dude. None of that. No more of that stuff, please. Get to the chat real quick.
Thought that the level of focus, it was right there. Same guy. Obviously, we didn't get the job done today, and but the at bats, the quality of the at bats, got on base. Yeah, I think he was good today.
Laura on the left.
What did you just make of Tyler McGill's outing?
Oh yeah, he lost his strike zone. Didn't throw enough strike. And when you're doing against an offense like these guys, they're gonna make you pay. That inning I think was 4 walks and 2 infield singles. And before
Yeah,
we're
he
down 4-0. But I think he's just coming down, executing, throwing strikes. I thought he kept going to that slider on that inning, and he couldn't throw it for strike. So yeah, I think he's as easy as filling the zone with quality pitches, and we didn't do that today.
Historically, he's gotten off to some pretty good starts and then kind of struggled in May and June.
yeah, that's kind of weird what he said there. He was like he kept going to the slider and it wasn't working. I'm not sure why he was going to the slider. It's like, bro, you're the manager. You could have told him like you could have sent a. I think they did have a mound visit in that one inning where we put up 4 runs. He could have told him like, dude, the slider ain't it today. Throw the changeup and fastballs or whatever it is. I don't know, but he looked like he was lights out. I'm talking about the Mets pitcher McGill. I think that's how you say his name. He was looking nasty the first few innings, and then he just lost command. Just lost command, and it was all downhill from there.
Do you make something of that? What do you think is the common thread there?
We just got to keep working with him. He'll get through it. The stuff is there as long as he continues to feel healthy and feel good. He's gonna be fine. But we got to keep working with him. We got to go back and watch film and make some adjustment if we need to. But it comes down to him executing. Whether it's May, whether it's June, it comes down to him executing pitches, and he will.
Ron on the right.
When Juan comes to the plate with 2 on in the 9th, are you thinking to yourself, this is the type of spot he thrives in?
Yeah, every time he's at the plate,
I was scared. I'm not gonna lie.
I have that feeling. We all have that. We feel good, and didn't come through today, but that's the guy you want there in that spot. So yeah, it'll be fine.
Dero says, I think he was trolling y'all. He missed y'all. He wouldn't have left. Sometimes it be like that. Sometimes you don't know what you have till it's gone. And I'm not saying that's the case. Why is this not tracking? It's not focusing right. But look, I don't know. Who knows, man? We're not inside his head. I think personally that he does miss it. But I tell you what, man, for $800 million, I forget something real quick, bro. I'm telling you, man. Money, I don't know. I ain't never had no money in my life, so they say money doesn't make you happy, right? I guess, it's not everything. Money ain't everything, and that's true. I think I think he's adjusting. Remember when he went to the Padres, it took him a minute to adjust there, and then he started going off. With the Yankees though, I think he just blended right in. Like from the get-go, he was money. And I don't know how much of that is Judge or the relationships he had in the clubhouse or what it was, but I mean, there's no denying that he got off to a way better start last year than he did this year. And that's not a knock on the Mets or anything. I don't know. I don't know what's going on in his mind or what it is, but I tell you what, man, I haven't seen that much smiles from him till today. We finished Mendoza. You know what, man? I think we heard enough of what he got to say. What am I doing? There we go. Man. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna find. All right, they got Bellinger, Carlos Rodon. We'll listen to Carlos Rodon in a second, man. Because I wasn't. I get it. These are old teammates. But at one point, him and Soto's getting a little too friendly. I'm like, come on, dude. Like, get it, it's cool and everything, but we got to get this guy out. You just walked him 3 times. I don't want to see you smiling at this guy. I want you to freaking go out there and be a killer. Like he walked him 3 straight times, man. And it wasn't like it was good at bats, I guess, but it wasn't even really good at bats. It was just Rodon not finding the strike zone, not getting his pitch off. It says fitting that he made the last out. Yeah, right. We was talking about that on your stream, man. That's how baseball works, man. That's how baseball is, man. It's gonna put it all up to him, the last out, and he couldn't come through. Unfortunately, this time he couldn't come through for the Mets. Fortunate for us, unfortunate for the Mets. He says perfect storybook ending. Yeah, man. To me, honestly, this is a. I know I said I said 100 times already that I'm over it, whatever. I'm over it, and I was, but I think this now that he finally was there, Yankee Stadium in the Mets jersey, the game was over. Like for me personally, that's it. That book is closed. I got closure. It's a wrap, dude. For me. He says Soto had the biggest Kool-Aid smile today. He misses the Yankee. Yeah, man. Maybe. No, I think so, but who knows, man? Who knows what's going on in his head? It also helps when you have the best player on the planet behind you. That's a fact. He got one of the best players though, but it ain't Judge though. Definitely not Judge. It's different when you're the guy and not a guy. The thing though, with you know, I would say he's the guy right now, but the good thing, right, for Juan Soto and the Mets and for Met fans, is that really, yeah, hasn't gotten off to the greatest start, but he really didn't have to, man. They're doing fine without him going off on a great start. Pete Alonso's raking. Francisco Lindor is clutch as hell. So that's the one good thing. So by the time he does figure it out and does start going off, because he will, man, the dude's just too good. He's gonna go off at some point, and hopefully, it'd be right in the time where maybe other guys are not falling off, or everybody just clicks at the same time. But I think the problem is, man, when you're getting paid that much, a lot is expected from you. A lot is expected from you. But it says, with much money comes much responsibility, or something like that. With much power comes much responsibility. Whatever that saying is, that's true. One of those walks should have been a K if Wells held on to the ball. Yeah. Was that with Soto? A few of them. At one point, he was down 0-2, and Rodon just threw him straight for a ball, 4 straight balls. And I was like, what are we doing? D-Rose says, come on, bro. You're better than, come on, bro. You're better than that. Doesn't matter. He's with us. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, yeah, you got the play. It worked out for everybody. I'm going to be honest with you, right? If you look at the track history, even from when he was with the Nationals, right? The Nationals offered Juan Soto like a $400 million extension. He denied it. National fans were pissed. They ended up having to trade him because they weren't just gonna get nothing for him, right? They traded him. He goes to the Padres for like a whole bunch of prospects who are now stars on the Nationals. These guys are freaking all came up and they're all doing good. So the Nationals, you know, they came off, right? It was a good deal for them. They don't regret it. If you ask a National fan right now, I think they'd be like, yeah, you know what? It was probably the best thing that we did, trading him. Padres, same thing, right? Padres, um, they knew they weren't going to be able to retain him, so they were like, let's trade him. They trade him to the Yankees. That's how they end up getting they ended we end up giving him Michael King, which we all know what Michael King is doing. They got Drew Thorpe, ended up trading him away, and that's how they got Dylan Cease. Um, and uh and they had Kyle Higashioka, and even though he's not on the Padres anymore, but when he was there, he contributed. He played very well for the Padres. So they came out. They're happy with the trade they made with the Yankees. The Yankees, we didn't get anything for him, right? But what we did get when he left to the Mets, right? The Mets got the player, right? They got Juan Soto. Of course, we want the Juan Soto, but it didn't happen. But what we did get, we're like, hey, now we got all this salary cap freed up. We could go make moves. We got Max Fried. That probably I'm almost certain that doesn't happen if we sign Soto. We got we got Cody Bellinger. We got Paul Goldschmidt. So it worked out for everybody. Literally everybody. Every team he's been on, it worked out. And it's gonna work out for the Mets too, because he's a great player. You I'm telling you, dude, like you can't deny it, man. I get it. Some people hate the man because he left for money or whatever, but you can't deny that he's one of the greatest players right now playing. D-Rose says, that when I think that when play for a contract, that's what happens. Um, yeah, man. Oh, Ace, that's what it was. With great power comes great responsibility. Oh, that was Uncle Ben. I tell you what, man, that's that's really, really true. Really true. But I tell you what, man, I don't have great power, but I got a lot of responsibilities, man. It's kicking my ass. You don't see my eyes, dude. I'm so tired. I do this, I gotta work, my kids, everything, but it is what it is, man. We keep moving forward. Luis Duran said, with great power comes great responsibility. Exactly. Lindor's our guy, not Soto. All right. You said it, not me. Soto, look, man, y'all good, bro. Y'all good with Soto. Trust me. He hasn't had that moment yet. I get it. But it's gonna come. It's gonna come. And y'all gonna be like, that's what we got him for. For that big hit. It was all worth it. Look at what Giancarlo Stanton, right? Giancarlo Stanton, like, I know there's a lot of Yankee fans that don't like to do, but we pay him all this money during the season. He's always hurt. He's getting hurt. He's getting hurt. But guess what? He comes through when you need him. When you need him, it's all worth it. It's all worth it because he comes through. And I'm talking about big moments like in the postseason and stuff. There's certain guys that it's like they got like their blood is cold, man. Like they got ice running through their veins. It doesn't phase them. And I really do believe Soto's one of those guys like that. He says we got the best player in the trade, Trent Grisham. Oh yeah, I forgot about Trent Grisham. Look at that. We got Trent Grisham, in the trade. So every team, man, every team is well off. You're good with Soto or you go without him. And it worked out for everybody. All parties involved with this man's career came off. Luis Duran just waiting for Soto to heat up and see the dominance that comes from the Mets after that. Lindor is going to be our captain soon. He has earned it. I thought he was already the captain. If they haven't given him the captain title yet, man, I don't know what's going on. Because he is the captain in that clubhouse. Definitely. It's not Pete Alonso. It's Lindor. He's the heart of the Mets, man. You know what I'm going to do, man? I was going to give away this thing today. I might do it tomorrow, man. But I got your name in here. Because there's only 2 people in it. And I feel like that's kind of whack, man. I want to get a couple more people, more Met fans, even though we don't got a lot of Met fans. So, you know what? I said I'll do it today, so I'll do it. It's just going to be one of y'all then. Well, what was Soto's number with the Padres? Soto's always been number 22. He's always been number 22. That's his thing. Let's listen to Carlos Rodon real quick. And then I'll spin the wheel. And you know what? I'll spin the wheel now. I wanted to get more people, but I guess Met fans don't want to come in. They're not feeling it right now. Duran says David Wright numbers is gonna be retired this year. I think they do it after that. Put me on there. No, Bam Bam, you don't have to be on there. You're my cousin, bro. I'm gonna send you this for free, bro. But it's gonna give me like a week because the dude he got to print it on the 3D printer. But I'll send you one. I got you, Bam Bam. This is the Mets one. Send this joint right here. You know what? Let's do it right now, man. Anybody else want to be on? Well, I wanted to give it to a Met fan specifically, and then I'll do a Yankee one sometime this weekend, man. Probably and on Sunday after the game, I'm gonna be on Ace's channel. He's gonna do the series recap, so I'm gonna join him on that, and then probably after that, I'll jump back on here and maybe I'll do the Yankee one. So make sure you check that out too. Ace says all sort of stuff aside, this was a good win, and the rest of the division loss. Yeah, man. I'll tell you what, man. AL East is garbage right now. The AL East is garbage, with the exception of the Yankees. It's garbage. You know, someone who has a three. Yeah, man. I know a bunch of people that shit is common now. It is common. I want to get one too, so I won't have to ask this dude to do it for me. But it's kind of pricey, so I'm gonna have to wait. He says, "Hold on, I might be able to get a Met fan." Nah, I ain't gonna do that, man. You gotta be sub too. You gotta comment. That's how I know if you sub, if you comment. Nah, don't even get him in there, man. It's just gonna be Duran and D Rose. I know there's a bunch of other Met fans who sometimes come on, but I don't know where they at, man. Where they at? And I'm gonna do it. I was gonna wait, but I already told y'all that I'm gonna do it, so we're gonna do it today. That's what we're gonna do. Nah, it's all right, Ace, man. I'm gonna give it to. It's gonna be either Duran or D Rose because they always show love. They on the. I rather just do it with them than somebody who just randomly gonna show up just to try to win this. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. The wheel of luck. Let's spin this joint. How you do this thing? Y'all ready? You in here, D Rose? Duran? Let's spin it. It's kind of whack when he two players though, right? He needs a whole bunch of other people. Damn, D-Rose. My bad, Duran, man. I feel bad, bro. That's why I can't do stuff like that. Because I wish if it was up to me, I'd give everybody something, bro. If I could. D-Rose, you with us still? Damn, dude, Duran's taking L's everywhere, bro. My bad, bro. I don't mean to laugh, man, but it's kind of funny. Damn, I took a L against the Yankees and against the Mets hammer. Yo, that's funny as fuck, dude. I had this written before the wheels spin. My bad, Duran, man. It's all good, dude. If I could get another one from him, I'll send it to you, bro. I gotta ask him though. I think he's getting tired of me. He's getting tired of me. I got this one too. When we play the Dodgers, I'm gonna do the Dodgers one. And Bam Bam, I don't know if y'all know, Bam Bam's my cousin, bro. Bam Bam's like my brother, like my older, literally, like he's like my brother for real, bro. We grew up together. He's my blood cousin. He literally lived on the floor on top of me, like right above me. And he's the one who got me into Yankees, all that stuff as a kid. But I'm gonna send you one because actually, bro, don't worry about it. I'm gonna have to get one made first, so you gotta give me like a week or two to get it made. Yeah, man, D Rose, you gotta hit me up. If D Rose don't contact me, then I guess it's Duran. So, but I got you, Duran, man. I got. Uh, you could join. I'll let you join the Yankee one, even though you're a Met fan. Yo, I'm sorry, man. This shit is too funny though. He said, "Damn, I took L against the Yankees and a L against the Mets." Oh my goodness. Yo, man. Duran, man, I got you, brother. I got you for real, man. I'm gonna get you another one, man. It might take some time though, because this shit, like even just like this one, to print this out, it probably took him like a day or two. That shit, it takes time. It takes time. So, but I got you. Yeah, man. I don't know what D-Rose must have dipped. So I should just give it to you, right? And act like this never happened. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. That'd be funny, man. Anyway, man, let's switch over to Carlos. I'm gonna be on for a minute, guys, so just bear with me. I'm good. I got like another 30 minutes in me. Listen to. I want to hear what Carlos Rodon had to say.
Carlos, 5 innings of 1 run ball. It seemed like they really made you work at times. What was it about their approach?
They have a good understanding of the strike zone. Weren't offering at some sliders, had to be in the zone. They put some good swings. We made some defensive plays, and they just drove the pitch count up and had some good at bats. But we got other
Bamboo Labs have the best
Overall,
printers,
how did
bro.
you feel about your slider tonight? It seemed like you did get some swings and misses on that pitch.
I thought it was good. A couple misses with the sinker. I think I might have thrown maybe one for a strike. So something to work on going into this week, and just a little better with the changeup. So refine some stuff for next week. So.
What was your approach against Soto in those 3 at bats?
Well, I was trying to get him to swing.
So he's tied in strikeouts behind Garrett Crochet. Garrett Crochet got 73 strikeouts. He got, let's pull that up. And you guys could do this too in the chat at any point. Exclamation point. I'm going to put a SO. Is that it? That should be it. Or it's probably just K's, but we're going to try this one. Okay. So in the American League, Garrett Crochet is leading, but overall, Mackenzie Gore is leading. And that's the dude that they got from like we were just talking about that. Isn't that the dude that the Nats got from the Padres in that trade? Let me look it up. Yeah. They got Mackenzie Gore, they got a CJ Abrams, they got what's that other guy named James Woods or whatever. They got a haul, man. The Nationals right now, not their whole squad, but their best players that's on that team right now, they got from the Soto trade with the Padres. Aaron Jacobs says, "Let's go Mets." Damn, Jacob, you missed it. I just gave away one of these, and it was only 2 people in the drawing. Luis Duran says, "Now I need the Mets to win big tomorrow." Luis Duran took a L, bro. Don't worry, bro. I got you, brother. I got you, dude. He said, "Damn, I'm sorry, bro. That shit made my whole night right there, bro." That was hilarious, man. A says, "I want a collection of Power Ranger helmets with Bab 3D." I think you mean Bamboo Labs. Bamboo Labs have the best ones, man. I'm thinking I want to buy one, but right now I don't have the bread for it. But I want to get one for sure. Let me listen to Carlos Rodon real quick.
Miss every time. Over here yard selling sinkers, and he was, as he always does, real patient, knows his zone, and gets out there with 3 walks. But I wanted to get him. So, what do you got me?
Speaking of Soto, what did you think of the reception?
To be expected, I guess.
What do you think of Bellinger and Goldschmidt, the way that they've kind of contributed?
Yeah, I mean, they've been so great for both.
And
of
listen
us.
to that old school.
Goldie once again swinging the bat well, and Cody with 3 hits tonight, and Goldie with a great defensive play, and they played well again once again.
Are you surprised to see Goldschmidt go and get that ball?
Yeah, I was.
That was a great catch by Goldie.
I think a 37, 38-year-old.
A great catch by Goldie.
I was very happy.
What do you feel like Bellinger and Goldschmidt have added to this team?
Well, some experience, obviously, but I mean, just Goldie just does it the right way every day, and then Belly, great defensive player in the outfield or any position you put him in, and then has a great bat as well. I mean, he can get you at any time. So I think they've had some length to our lineup, and then defensively they've been really good for us.
Carlos, what have you thought of how Devin has kind of bounced back
He's been
after
really good.
losing the closer job?
He's been
Devin.
really good. He was great again once again tonight.
Today,
attacking his zone with a fastball.
Today we didn't get Devin Williams. Today we got the airbender. We need more of the airbender. That's what we need.
Some swing. I'm not sure how many swing and misses he got on the fastball, and then his patent and changeup, getting the swing and miss. He's been really good. He's really good.
How much satisfaction do you get out of?
Nah, I appreciate you, man. I really do, Duran.
How much satisfaction do you get out of retiring Acuna? I think it was the 4th inning, basically.
Yeah, and he had a good at bat. He fought some pitches off, and we got him to fly out to right on a fastball. I think the bat before we might have struck him out on 4 pitches, and then he had a good lengthy at bat with runners on. So I mean, he had a good at bat, and we got the out. So,
yeah. Bro, D-Train says, "Yo, where would we be without Goldie right now?" I don't know, man, but he is a big, big piece of this team right now. Huge, man. The dude's he's just good. Like he's a pro. Every time he goes up there, like in a situation where I'm like, oh, we need to get the run over, or just don't strike out right now. Just don't strike out. Like early in the game, second and third, right? And I'm like, please, just don't strike out. He had like 2 strikes. I'm like, just put the ball in damn play, please. And he did. Even though it wasn't a hard hit ball, but it made it up the middle and it caused I think it was the one that caused Lindor to kind of throw the ball a little bit wild and things happen, man. Good things happen when you put the ball in play when you need to. Teacher says Goldie's a beast. Reminds me of Prime DJ. Oh, no, slow down there. Slow down, God. I get it, man, but I don't want to even put DJ's name nowhere near Goldie, man. You got to get that brujeria away from him, man. DJ, don't get me wrong, DJ was the man. DJ was the man. But right now, dude, I don't know about this guy, man. I'm hoping. I still have hope in DJ. I really do. I still have hope, but it's very little, man. It's very, very, very little. Let me finish. Listen to this.
So you feel like getting by without your best stuff is something that you've improved upon since you've been here?
Yeah, I mean, there's days you got to figure out how to get outs when everything's not
Just
on.
getting
So
out.
today was just one of those days, but you still got to go out there and compete, and that's part of the job.
Just give me the night. Oh, oh. I wonder who's controlling the music in the dugout, man. They be listening to all kinds of stuff. Duran says there's people climbing up the street signs right now in New York City. For real, I want to see that, man. I mean, it ain't that serious. Come on, it's just one game, bro. Like, we gotta relax. We gotta relax. Let me see if I can. I don't think they showing that. Uh, uh. Let's see if I can find that. Let's pick this up. Let's listen to Soto's first at bat.
That'll bring up Soto. Let's listen.
I'm gonna look it up right now, Duran. Oh yeah, it's going down right now. Oh, that's for the Knicks, though. That's for the Knicks.
Maybe his middle name's Lou because he was tipping his cat to something. Maybe he didn't know anything was getting booed.
Pitch outside to Soto. Soto had a wonderful first season with the Yankees, his only season with the Yankees, and left as a free agent, signing a 15-year deal with the Mets.
Oh yeah. And they got the F1 Soto.
As we said in the open, he's come on of late, but his numbers at this.
All right, enough of that. I want to see this. Let me see what's going on in the city. Yo, bam, it's going down right now. That's 34th Street by Madison Square Garden. What the hell? Yo, my man jumped. You know what's funny though? That yo, bam, you know too. If we were there, we would have been like, jump, 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 jump. Oh man, that's too crazy though. They caught him though. He got lucky.
I got offered.
This thing is hella loud.
Now joining us, Stephen A. Smith.
You know, with the Knicks, is that you gotta understand, bro. The Knicks have sucked for a long, long time. The Knicks have not won in my lifetime, and I'm 40. The Knicks, I don't even know when the last time they won, to be honest. It had to be like in the 70s. The Knicks have been garbage, and the whole 2000s, man, pretty much. I know we had some decent teams that made the playoffs here and there, but it was even those teams you knew it was a wrap. Like they weren't going nowhere. Now we finally have a team. Like there's a path. I can see there's a path to victory, But they gotta do it though. They still gotta do it. I don't follow basketball as much like that these days. But from what I hear, the Pacers, I know they're not a pushover team either. It's gonna be fun, man. Hopefully they can pull it off though. The city needs it, man. We need a chip. We need a championship. Look at this. What the hell? My man is on his phone. Yeah, it's a little too much though, man. It's getting out of hand. That's Fat Joe.
You should know that I really don't care.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. Anyway, y'all, I think I'm gonna wrap this thing up soon. I was gonna stay for like another 30 minutes, man, but I feel like we covered everything. Nobody's really jumping in the chat like that. And we kind of went through all post-game interviews and everything. We did the giveaway. We gave away the Mets thing. I gotta get this out of my house, man. This thing is cursed, bro. It gotta go. It gotta go. D-Rose, I don't know where you at, man, but I should dead you, bro. I ain't gonna do that though. Just whenever I see you again on here, I'll just let you know, like, yo, bro, you won the spin. So contact me. Besides that, man, I appreciate everybody joining, man. Freaking great win by the Yankees. Tough one for the Mets. But in the end, the city wins because the Knicks won. And another chapter closed, man, in Yankees history. That's the whole Juan Soto chapter. I think we could finally put that to rest and move on. There will be a few that are never gonna move on from it, but it's over, dude. The dudes are met. Get over it. Let's hope that we can make it to the series again. And hopefully the Mets make it too, so it could be a good Subway Series. That'd be dope. That'd be incredible. I appreciate it, Duran. I appreciate you, Bam Bam. I love you, Cuzzo. You know that. D Train. Appreciate you always too, man. And I got you too, D Train. I got yours here. I gotta send it to you. Aaron Jacobs, I appreciate you joining, man. He says, "Let's go Mets." Hey, man, root for your team, brother. Ace, my guy, I always appreciate your support. That's pretty much it, man. What was in here? Andrew, Nando, Demon D, Chris the Flash. Me and Chris, man, he's the first one we kind of started on this Yankee stuff. Well, he helped me get off, like, launch this stuff, man. Jacob Petruzzi, my guy. And everybody else, man, if I missed you, I apologize, but, I appreciate you. And I'll see you guys tomorrow evening after hopefully another Yankee victory. Take care. God bless. Keep shining. And I appreciate y'all for real, man. Have a great evening, y'all. Peace.